Hello, I'm Mark Campbell and I'm the director of Rope. It's a Hitchcock film, but I was attracted to the play version of it, which is set in 1929. And it's all about two people who murder someone and lock him up in a trunk, and then try and disguise the fact when they invite the boy's father and various friends over for a meal. And I was attracted towards it because it's all about guilt, really, and I've got a wonderful cast for it as well.
Rupert Goodell, he's obviously an academic. He's obviously a very deep thinker. He's very arrogant, very aware of his own importance. He has a beautiful ability to be totally sarcastic and put people down. But underneath it, he's quite a serious person, and I think he's also got one or two hang-ups, particularly I think from the script, his part in the war, when he makes a big thing about the fact that when they're discussing murder, the fact that he himself has committed murder by actually being involved in the war, and draws the analogy between the simplicity of just one person killing another described as murder, and yet when whole nations destroy each other, they describe it as war, and it's a different thing.
Mrs. Debenham is Sir Johnston Kentley's sister, and she's a very miserable woman, but she suddenly smirks at people, which is quite distracting, and she says very little and tends to doze off in the middle of conversations.
My character is Raglan. I'm one of the guests at the dinner party. My guest I've been brought here basically because I resemble the victim of the crime that's been committed. My character's basically a youngish gentleman who is not too clued up on what's going on, and he's basically brought there as part of the amusement for Brandon and Cornelio's characters to revel in their own act.
I am Sir Johnston Kentley. I am the father of Ronald, the student who gets murdered. I am a professor of literature, I imagine, and very, very interested in books, particularly Shakespeare and Bacon. And I'm getting on in years, so I must have had my son late in life, but obviously he's the apple of my eye, and I'm very fond of him and get concerned when he doesn't turn up from the Colosseum where he has gone to see a show.
My character is Sabot. I am a French manservant to Brandon, and I am a married man. I am aware of the intimacy of Brandon and his friend Cornelia, but I tolerate it.
I play Layla Arden. She is a flapper who's kind of a bit flirtatious, a bit brainless, but she actually thinks she's quite intellectual. So she kind of looks down on the other people, even though actually all she's really interested in films and stuff like that. And she sees everything through the films, so with the chess and things like that, she kind of has ideas, but they're kind of based not on reality, but on what she's seen, and she kind of sees herself as a bit of a heroine, I think.
I'm Grinella.
I'm Brandon.
And we are both the murderers. Very nice murderers we are too.
So what's your relationship to each other?
Well, that's a bit one of those things, isn't it? Never quite explained, but
yes,
it's a bit of a
we are together.
Type thing, isn't it?
Have you enjoyed doing the play?
Fantastic,
Yeah.
fantastic. We can't wait for the run, can we?
No.
So brilliant. I think that's all right. Okay, thanks very much.